First play, and May goes to the air. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's May. To the left side, caught by Hunter. And they will finally run him down. It's a big hit for the Patriots. And even 30 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
1st and 10 now from the 36. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Porregales for the Patriot field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Pats are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Leonard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him, that one falls incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. On play action, here's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And third down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Could he have lost track where he was? The fair catch made at his own 3.
First and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 9 at the 5-yard line.
It is second and 9. Once again, it's Gibbs. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's going to air this one out. He's got it! Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 11-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got it inside the 5. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Less than a yard.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing again from his own end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Crazy!
Throwing on third down is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Goff in the pistol. His throw, left side, for Slaw. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down. A run here with Gibbs. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
That's right side and into the hands of Tasman. And he's into the end zone. Isaac Tasman. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Moving outside the pocket, he'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We're back to Foxborough after this. On 1st down, it's Goff. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Now, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. New England going to take their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one will be from 37 yards out. Gay's kick is good. And the Lions go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Here's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Lions have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The pass can stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That's complete to Diggs. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Diggs on the reception. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough and now a much more advantageous spot.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now, as he's on to punt for New England. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hey, kill. What's it on? 180.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
We go to the...
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On play action, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Once more, it's Henderson. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Travis Hunter was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage. but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback, and in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
Third down and 3.
Ready, what's up?
Working out of the gun. It's May. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
May to throw on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Out of the gun, here's May. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his third touchdown on the year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
This fielded at about the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
And the Lions first down.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
From the 43, here's second and 6. Now a give to Gibbs, running right. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here now, third and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If that was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Montgomery, touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Gay to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Lions move out to a 24-10 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. They'll come up here, first and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
May to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
That is intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And it's a big return. Finally tackled right near midfield. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Go tonight. 180.
So run it to the right here with Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Goff in the pistol. into the hands of Brock Wright. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Brock Wright, touchdown Lions. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 40-yard line.
Here goes what's that?
To throw on first down is May. Flush to his right. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
6-yard line.
May to the air once more. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throw again is May. Has completed to Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of
Here's a
7.
2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Second and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Here's May again. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And this quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league. But what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could and leads to a nice pickup.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New England. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here goes what's up?
May now on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. On play action, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's complete to Diggs. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy!
Throwing on second down. May. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. A big play in the game now. Third down and 1. That one incomplete. Hovering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's going to pick up a Patriots first down. And he will score! Game on! Drake May! Touchdown! Patriots. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Patriots will
to throw is May. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Patriots 25.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. So 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And now we're going to timeout by the defense. Clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. That's going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming.
think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
On fourth down, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. To the goal line and in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And he's going to be taken down in the backfield. No chance on that one. 2-point attempt snuffed out. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. He's to midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Forced out wide. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Here we go. First and goal.
First and goal.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it, and the Pats have cut the deficit to 5.
Makes the score Lions 37, Patriots 32.
The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation. Take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
One more time for Montgomery. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
To Slaw, the man in motion. They'll try and run it here with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions.